Another early start for a drive at dawn. And it wasn't just any old day. It was David's 70th birthday. And it turned out to be quite a memorable one.
These are the puppies, so the mother is still gone away. No, they're both adults. So there may be a male and a female, because you can't find two males together. So you can only find a male and a female together like this. So remember, rhinos are nocturnal animals. So sometimes you will get to see them together. Sometimes
After following a couple of white rhino for a while, Pete was told on his radio that there was a lion in the area. After a search, we found him, apparently on his own, lying close to a tree. Pete's instincts told him that something else was going on here, and so he drove round to the other side of the tree. And sure enough, there was a female lying in the long grass.
Oh, this is a mating, yeah?
I decided something about them not being visible. Why do I
What did you say?
You're going to have to wait.
Has she got a blanket?
Domestic cats, but he has a barb that hurts her when he finishes, and that releases the egg or something. That's a very cool way.
Pete moved in even more, and we were all very moved to be so close to these animals, in an open land cruiser with no fences, nothing between us and them.
Sorry?
She's very old.
No, she's not. Yeah.
She's got a growl. What's the fur? Oops. Maybe it's your eyes again. Look at this around this thing.
I thought you wanted your cardie then.
Sorry? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are beautiful. Yeah, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Back at Djuma Lodge, it was time for breakfast. I'd taken all David's birthday cards with me, so he was able to open them there. Earlier, on the drive, Pete had remembered that David had told him he was born on this day at 8 a.m. He stopped the vehicle just before 8 and made some Bucks Fizz. This was with a bottle of champagne that Graham, our friend in Australia, had arranged with Djuma Lodge for a birthday present.
How are you? Morning. This is breakfast time, and we're going to have some water and some muesli. David, David,
Kula kula, kula kula, kula kula, David. How old are you now? 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 Hip hip, hooray!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It had already turned out to be a good day, and it was still only 10:15 when we set off on another walk. We didn't see any animals, but found plenty of tracks of giraffe, elephant, hyena, jackal, and even a boomslang snake.
Warthog. Warthog tracks here. Warthog.
Yeah. So on the other side, like further south, that mountain goes right directly down onto the boundary of Mozambique and South Africa. So this side it comes out and it leaves the boundary there. It's called Lebombo Mountain. That's too big for the car. End of the main. Yes, it's got to be. No. I mean, you find them in the heads. If you look at him, he look quite nice and clean, eh? Yeah. That's there's a dam just down here. He might have been in the dam for most of the day. Yeah, swimming in the dam. The one you can tell is actually a right-handed elephant. No, I'm not teasing you there. If you look at his tusk, check the right-handed tusk. It's actually blunt. So that means that it's using that tusk more than the other one. So there's quite a high possibility that to use that. No, don't worry. You're such a playboy.
Where's the blanket?
No, it won't do anything. So he's just trying to get his luck. You know, he's trying to push us away because there's lots of marulas here that he wants to eat. Yeah.
And termite mound.
A serious charge always actually have the ears flattened to the back and the trunk goes underneath. And if you see this, you play away.
This elephant was huge. We were sitting up very high on the Land Cruiser, and he just towered over us.
Yeah, he's smelling us. He is smelling us. The only biggest thing that worries him is it's very, it's actually because of the marulas there that he wants to eat. So, and remember, elephants actually have their poor eyesight. Check what happens. You know, so if you wave like that, they get to see you. Yeah.
The day began with the card from Graham wishing David a happy birthday, hoping that we'd enjoy the holiday, and also the bottle of champagne which he had arranged. We shared it with the others on the dawn drive, and David did make sure there was nothing left. Apart from David's birthday breakfast, the lodge also provided a birthday cake for tea, with paw prints on the icing. We really enjoyed Djuma Lodge, and here's the official birthday portrait. On our evening drive we enjoyed our sundowners, literally watching the sun go down over the Drakensberg Mountains. Considering he was a Muslim and didn't drink, Pete mixed some very fine gin and tonics and martinis. We were allowed to go a little way away from the vehicle for essential reasons, though you don't expect to be filmed. In the dark, we found a water buffalo minding its own business at a water hole.
It can be taken off quite easily from rubbing against the tree. What they can do is they can suffocate.
Wonderful.
Later, we came across this wonderful creature walking peacefully along. To begin with, he was just the other side of the water, which meant he looked magnificent in the headlights with his mirrored reflection. He then marched along the track with us following. He was obviously looking for food, so we eventually left him in peace.
He's very used to the vehicle. So most of our cats, they are very used to the cars. So they get to see cars every now and then. It doesn't really bother them at all. But yeah. Doing the front of these legs and the front leg. Actually, color. From walking like this, sometimes they walk and they even mark the territories around, along the roads. Yeah, so they keep on marking territories with us. And all the time keep walking like this. So sometimes, if we're lucky, we may get to hear him calling. I don't know what's cooking, maybe the wind. I think he got nervous of the wind. When the wind started, it came up quite hard. And
he has more worried about the wind.
It was another gorgeous morning, and after a while watching various antelopes, we came across a family of cheetahs, a mother and 3 cubs. They even appeared to pose for us on top of a termite mound.
Yeah. And it's got size, bigger size head than this one.
Squirrels.
Even
No, it's longer.
yeah.
Why at the top of it?
Yeah. Good size.
When do they stop sucking?
After a year as well. They can suckle until they're about a year old. But but then if they're about a year, they just actually do it in the cases of...
The cheetahs looked thin and as if they hadn't eaten for a while. They seemed to be on the lookout for food, and Pete followed them for a while in case we might be able to witness a kill. If they were hunting, they weren't making too good a job of it, as they missed this small antelope, a duiker, that was hiding in the grass as they walked past.
They're always so gently, eh? It doesn't run away so easy. They suck the water with they use the tongue on the mouth. No, not the one that actually does that is cats. Yeah, cats will actually, yeah, the left. But this one will just suck. Yeah. There's more coming. Quite a lot of heat, you know, they go down there and they want to relax. And also when they're lying like that in the water, terrapins will come and actually start picking off the chicks, you know. So in those cases, they get themselves cleaned up. And also once they leave the water, because they're actually wet by then, skin is very soft, they can walk out of there, find the fallen trees and start rubbing off those other buffaloes coming there. Yeah, they're also. Black and white.
At another waterhole, a large crocodile lay on the bank, keeping an eye on us, and a lone hippo watched us from the water.
I mean, there's bees here.
Try one again.
Oh, yeah.
In addition to all the wildlife that we'd encountered on this holiday, we'd seen 4 of the big 5: elephant, hippo, rhino and lion. And we were about to drive back to the lodge at about 9 a.m. when Abel spotted number 5, a leopard in a tree.
Beautiful, eh?
Sleep here during the day.
Yeah, she'll actually come and sleep here. So I think she actually ended up in this tree just to actually get to view what is around here. And in fact, it's such a nice, beautiful tree. So she can relax here, but quite easily. Sorry, excuse me.
Yes. He's perfect. You think I'm sitting in front of that in the back of this truck?
Good luck. Good luck. Well guys, I think we're gonna have to like run back to the lodge quickly. Otherwise Bob will miss the transport.
Okay.
So So we leave this other vehicle here, and if they're still actually having a, you know, up here, we can quickly have breakfast and come back if you want to.
Well, the string's got stuck, hasn't it?
There's the mouth.
David was referring to the fact that he didn't think this was a real crocodile, just an inflatable one put out for tourists, and they used string to open and close its jaws.
Where's the Alice gone?
They're coming.
Will the hippo ignore them?
Yeah, they will ignore him.
This last evening drive hadn't gone too well. Most of the animals seemed to have gone into hiding. But Pete's reputation was saved at the waterhole, not just by the crocodile and the hippo lurking in the water, but also by the arrival of a massive bull elephant.
Sorry?
Trunk like that?
Yeah, he's actually resting a trunk on a tuft.
That's what I thought.
Oh, that's why it's this way.
No, that's not the one we saw the other night.
No, this is completely different boy.
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
The one we saw was pretty big, we thought.
Yeah, this one's even bigger.
Where we
Look at
were.
it, yes.
Yeah, this is a massive,
How old do you think this one is?
over 50.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
He's not quite as old as me then.
No, he's
Nothing is.
yeah.
Children, please. Play nicely with the other children.
That elephant is a monster.
He's
He's
a
got
big,
lovely big tusks.
wonderful.
It's awesome. Maybe the elephant will chase the crocodile back into the water. Yeah, he may. Check the crocodile's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
I think he had the elephant coming, then he suddenly check the sides.
Yeah. Put this one.
Wow, get myself. We got two Makulolo, one youngster in Tusker. They're drinking at Tuskers there. Yeah, affirmative. Like one Mr. Nguenya. Sorry, come again?
Someone's eating some of
I'm coming along cement line.
Okay, Sabi.
the other one's eating it.
This one here, it looks like he's been throwing mud, or he might have been swimming once before in the dam. So if you look at him, it's very dark. So that means he's been actually throwing water on him, or he's been actually swimming. Oh, check the hippo behind, the hippo in front of the croc, and in front of the elephant. They can only spray as far as the minutes behind there. Go ahead. Go ahead, the elephant. Chase him out. That's nice. Yeah.
Cock's going in as well.
Yeah,
Cock's going.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Crocodile's gone in.
On the way. 10. Either making it to your band or to Duggar Boy's band. Yeah, push on.
Okay, copy. Yeah, how you
Heading
feeling?
towards him.
Two big Madonna and low.
Yeah, he is too.
Swimming together with them.
By this stage it was getting quite dark, but there was just enough light for us to see that the crocodile tried to take a nip at the elephant's leg and was kicked out of the way.
Well, we don't know whether the crocodile had to change it. Oh, check. Maybe that crocodile is behind the elephant. Did you see him kicking, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Let's just go around for the head shot. Fine. Fine, remain seated.
I'm just comparing the two.
The other one with the baby.
Oh, copy that.
Sometimes goes high, and then all of a sudden all of it turns to whatever, stop doing whatever they do. Yeah. And the language of the
2 more minutes. This one coming up here on the left. And another one behind, coming out. Keep. Ooh.
What's the trunk?
It's still not even a year old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you start touching underneath of the stomach, then it's actually about a year old. This is a big female. She look even pregnant. Yeah, look at the stomach. So as a female, if you look on top of the head, they've got the square heads, you know, and the bulls have got round heads.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's another one coming from the left.
Quick.
We're getting on the best grass.
Might be. I'll visit them all together. See, there's the one youngster on the right, busy begging for food. Yes. So what happened is the adults actually go out and do the hunt, and if they ever find anything, you know, so they'll eat as much as they can and come back all the way here. So when they get here, they'll regurgitate the food for the puppies. So that's why that you see that little one actually showing that submissive behavior. So it's kind of like trying to get some food. Yeah, this is an open area that is cut. That we can hear, it's from the roller.
Is this Mercedes?
Yeah.
Is that a beautiful bird?
Yeah.
You can't have everything.
Why not?
Business coming.
Okay, stations, this. Yeah, okay, they're actually moving, so they're actually running eastward. No, it's a mane. Yeah. That is a mane. Yeah, the mane is also strapped out all the way to the top. The two foals and the rest of the adults. This one here, this two here in the back, they are the sub-adult. And adult. About 6
Sub-adult?
Sub-adult, yeah, in foal. It will be a bit of a problem, you know?
Of course, yeah.
Because they all look the same. So
Yeah.
she has to make sure that she sees how the straps of the mother actually look like, you know, and she actually know the mother that. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah. So remember, zebras actually, they are the grazers, which they prefer the tall grasses. So often you find that they eat quite a lot of the grass, and because they're having one stomach, they don't digest all the food. So if they ever get to digest, they digest a little bit.
And then we found our leopard again.
Can you all see that?
Yeah.
Not far from here, there was another leopard, and she wasn't alone. This one had a cub with her.
That's really beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, look at that, to the mom. Oh. I think it's gonna run. That's a young male. Yeah, we can see face. Yeah.
The mother was easy to distinguish, and Pete recognized her because she had a broken tail with a kink in it.
Talons.
Is that a warning sign?
This one here. The yeah, it's alarm call. But this other one behind us is just a communication sound. Beautiful, eh? Look at that kink on the tail.
Yeah, so what happened to that?
What a time for me to change the tail.
Back at the lodge there was an attractive garden layout between the various buildings. One of the girls working there said that one night she was going back to the office from the bar and saw a small antelope eating the flowers. Without any warning, a leopard brushed her leg as it rushed past her to make a killing right in front of her. This was the room where we'd been staying, and by now the packing was done, and we were waiting for Pete to pick us up at 1 o'clock to take us to the airstrip. At the airstrip there were animals all over the place, and Pete said he'd have to drive up and down to clear them away so that the plane could land safely.
Saying there's a delay, the plane will be here at 1:45.
So we just waited and enjoyed our last views of zebra, impala and wildebeest.
You are